Test. Hello, everyone. Greetings. My name is Raden Muhammad Daffa, and today I will be presenting my dissertation with the title Consumer Privacy Concerns and Acceptance of AI Driven Marketing in Indonesian E commerce. This research explores the intersection of advanced marketing technology and consumer privacy in the rapidly growing e commerce sector in Indonesia. Let me explain first from the background. First, I would like to explain that artificial intelligence has revolutionized how marketers reach and engage with consumers. In Indonesia, the e-commerce sector has seen significant growth driven by technological advancement and other things that supports the growth itself. However, this rapid adoption raises important questions about consumer privacy and how these concerns affect the acceptance of AI-driven marketing. First, let's talk about AI's transformative role in marketing. AI is revolutionizing how business reach and engage with consumers by enabling personalized, data driven strategies that are more effective and also efficient. Second is the rapid growth of e commerce in Indonesia. Indonesia is experiencing a surge in online transactions, making it one of the Asia's or Southeast Asia's largest e commerce market. Last, for the background, is the rising importance of consumer privacy. As AI driven marketing becomes more prevalent, concerns about how personal data is used and protected have more come to the forefront since people in Indonesia have more of the awareness towards how their data is used. This creates my research objectives, which is first, consumer awareness of data. I would like to understand how consumers are aware of their privacy regarding marketing that are used by e-commerce that uses AI itself, and how customers' data are used. Second is evaluate perceived benefits versus risk, both the benefits and the risk of the AI itself. I would like to investigate how consumers weigh the advantage of AI, such as the personalization and security, against their concern about data privacy. Last is identify trust building strategies for e commerce. Propose strategies that e commerce companies can implement to enhance consumer trust while leveraging AI. This research aimed to address the three key objectives, which I have mentioned. This is to know whether AI-driven marketing have an impact towards the perception of data towards consumers itself. For the methodology, we employed a quantitative research approach, conducting a structured survey among Indonesian e-commerce users. First is the quantitative approach. We conducted a structured survey with a sample size of approximately 1,000 Indonesian e-commerce users to gather quantifiable data. Second is data collection. The survey was distributed online through email and social media to reach a diverse audience across Indonesia and giving more effectiveness and efficiency in the process. Third is the survey design. The survey included questions on demographics, AI awareness, privacy concerns, acceptance of AI-driven marketing, and behavioral intentions. Last is the data analysis. Data was analyzed using SPSS software, employing a descriptive statistic, correlation analysis, and factor analysis to derive insights. First, let's talk about the findings about awareness and concerns. Our findings indicate a high level of awareness among Indonesian consumers about data privacy issues. Many respondents expressed significant concerns over the security of their personal data on AI driven e commerce platforms, which suggests that privacy is a critical factor in their online behavior. First, let's talk about high awareness of data privacy. A significant majority of respondents are aware of the importance of data privacy, particularly in the context of AI driven marketing. Second is the strong concerns about data security. Many consumers are worried about how their personal data is managed and protected by AI driven platforms, fearing potential misuse or breaches that could harm themselves. Last is the perception of AI. While AI offers benefits, there is a strong undercurrent of concern about its impact. Next is the perceived benefits and risk. Consumers recognize the benefits of AI driven marketing, particularly in personalization and enhanced security. However, these benefits are overshadowed by concerns about data privacy and the potential misuse of AI bots in customer service, which could reduce trust in e commerce platforms. Like I said, benefits of AI driven marketing, such as personalization, customer experience, and enhanced security, are seen as one of the major benefits that the customers or consumers see. Second is risk associated with AI. Concerns about data privacy, the impersonal nature of AI interaction like bots, chatbots, and etc., and the potential for data breaches are prevalent. Next is consumer skepticism. Despite recognizing the benefits, consumers remain skeptical, particularly when it comes to how AI might infringe on their privacy. Next is the strategic recommendation. To address these concerns and improve consumer trust, we recommend enhancing transparency around data usage, implementing robust privacy message, and developing AI regulations tailored to the Indonesian context. Since every countries have their own law, regulations, and each of countries around the world have their own characteristic on how sensitive they are towards data, their privacy preferences, and etc. These steps will help balance the innovative potential of AI driven marketing with the need to protect consumer rights. My strategic recommendations comes with four recommendations. First is enhance transparency in data use. Clearly communicate how consumer data is collected, used, and protected. So businesses needs to clearly communicate, needs to state how consumers' data are used, how the data will be collected, and how with that data and with that all of storage that they have, they can protect the customer and consumer, although they have personal or private data about their customers. Next is develop AI regulations. Advocate for the creation of AI specific regulation in Indonesia to ensure that AI driven marketing is conducted ethically and transparently. This is very important since Indonesia has their own law. AI specific regulations need to be strengthened and needs to be created. Why? Because AI is developing really, really fast. If the law and the government doesn't keep up, uh, there might be very much room for those who want to do um, misuse of data and other crime that are related to data, which is highly related to the use of AI that can collect and learn the data itself. So creating these AI regulations is important. So there are clear lines on what to do and what not to do. Next is implement robust privacy measures. This strengthen data protection protocols to safeguard consumer information against breaches. Since we have, uh, what I mean by we is the e-commerce have the data of the consumers, and the risk of breaches and misuse of data is very very high. Risk of hacking, especially in Indonesia, tends to happen. This um, recommendation is very important. Protection protocols or strengthening the privacy measures of the company to its data is important so that breaches and other hacking stuff could be prevented. Last is improve AI customer interactions. Enhance the capability of AI bots to better meet consumer needs, thereby reducing the risk of dissatisfaction. Different from the three recommendations before, which is talking about safety measures, privacy measures. This is more of a business part, which is creating an AI that serves more as a human that can interact, almost mimic the human interactions, thus doesn't feel uh, too rigid, creating more satisfaction itself in the business. Last is the conclusion. Summary of key findings: high awareness of privacy issues, perceived benefits, risk, and needs for trust building strategies, like I've mentioned before. Last is importance of balancing innovation and privacy. The success of AI driven marketing in Indonesia depends on addressing consumer privacy concerns while leveraging the technology's potential. So it's finding the balance between maximizing the potential, but also keeping consumers' privacy as the number one priority. Last is the call to action. Encouragement for e-commerce companies to implement the recommended strategies to ensure long-term growth, consumer trust, and keep the companies going without doing anything that is possibly harming the consumers itself. Now, I'm open for questions and I will be happy to answer it. I would like to say thank you for your attention. Once again, I am happy to take any questions. Thank you very much.